Hello everyone, I hope you are all doing well. In the vast and timeless tapestry of India's spiritual history, there exists a mystery so profound, so luminous, that even the most learned scholars fall silent before it, the mystery of a being who has walked this earth for centuries, untouched by age, undimmed by time, known only by the name whispered in reverence across the Himalayas, Mahavatar Babaji. High in the sacred peaks above Ranikhet, far beyond where ordinary pilgrims dare to wander, a young householder named Shyama Charan Lahiri received a summons in the year 1861 that would change not only his own destiny, but the entire course of yoga history, for it was Babaji himself, his long-lost guru from lifetimes past, who called him there, to those crystalline heights, to receive the ancient fire of Kriya Yoga once more. When Lahiri Mahasaya arrived at that hidden mountain encampment, he found a resplendent, youthful figure seated serenely among disciples, a master whose physical form radiated timeless vitality, whose eyes held the quiet thunder of 10,000 lifetimes, a being who greeted his bewildered student not with ceremony, but with the gentle, devastating words, "You have come, Lahiri, I am so glad to see you again." Babaji then pressed his hand gently to Lahiri's forehead, and in that single, sacred touch, the floodgates of past life memory burst open. Lahiri wept, he laughed, he collapsed in recognition, every cell of his being remembering the ancient covenant between master and disciple that no span of forgetfulness, no veil of incarnation, could ever truly dissolve. In the days that followed at that Himalayan hermitage, Babaji initiated Lahiri Mahasaya into the holy science of Kriya Yoga, a precise, breathtaking technique involving the conscious control of life energy, the reversal of the breath, the awakening of the spine as a living ladder between earth and heaven, and commanded him to return to ordinary life as a householder, carrying this fire back to the world. Lahiri Mahasaya returned to Varanasi transformed, and there he became the quiet center of a spiritual revolution, a railway accountant by day, a God-illumined guru by night, initiating Brahmins and outcasts alike, Hindus and Muslims, men and women, proving by his very life that Kriya Yoga was never meant for the cave alone, but for every soul willing to sit still and breathe in the divine direction. Among those drawn to Lahiri's radiant orbit was a keen, austere young student named Priyanath Karar, who would one day be known as Sri Yukteswar Giri, and it was this very disciple whom Babaji himself singled out on a sacred festival day in Allahabad, instructing him to write a book reconciling the scriptures of East and West, planting the seed of a mission whose flower would one day reach the shores of America. Sri Yukteswar established his hermitage in Serampur, and it was there that a restless, fire-eyed Bengali boy named Mukunda Lal Ghosh first crossed his threshold. Their meeting was no accident but a cosmic appointment centuries in the making, for Yogananda would later write that his guru looked upon him with eyes that seemed to pierce every disguise, seeing not the boy before him, but the soul he truly was. Paramahansa Yogananda carried this lineage westward in 1920, crossing oceans that no such emissary had ever crossed before, bringing Kriya Yoga to lecture halls in Boston, to audiences in Los Angeles, writing in his memoir with unshakable certainty that behind every step of his journey, behind every door opened and every miracle witnessed, the unseen hand of Babaji was steadily, lovingly at work. And so the flame lit in the Himalayas by an immortal hand passed from Babaji to Lahiri, from Lahiri to Sri Yukteswar, from Sri Yukteswar to Yogananda, and from Yogananda to the world, a chain of light unbroken across centuries, reminding every soul who hears this story that the deathless saint of the Himalayas has not vanished, but simply waits, in the high and silent places, for those whose hearts are ready to remember.